Hey YouTube, Splatter Trigger here again. Today we're going to be going through my Sega 32X, Sega Saturn, and Sega CD collection. Now, I actually never had the 32X, the Sega CD, or the Sega Saturn up until about, I think, 6 or 7 years ago. I bought a collection off of a friend of a friend of a friend, basically, who was needed money, and I added these to my collection. I never played any of the 32X games I currently have. They are complete copies, and most of the Saturn games I never played, and most of the CD games I didn't play. The only way I was able to play the Saturn games was the Saturn I bought in the collection. The laser ended up it was dead, and a buddy of mine let me borrow his backup Saturn so I could play a couple of these games, but unfortunately after about 4 weeks the laser on that one died as well. Thankfully he has a backup and his still works to this day. But so this is a very scant collection basically here. Growing up I was more into Nintendo than Sega, even though I have a massive Genesis collection, which most of it was purchased from the same individual, and back in the day just shopping around. But we'll start off with the 32X here. And we got Metalhead complete copy. Virtua Racing Deluxe. I never played either one of these, but everybody's played a version of Virtua Racing, so. Knuckles Chaotix. Star Wars Arcade. Remember this actually being in the arcade. I've got a big goodie for you at the end of this video. For you hardcore gamers, you're gonna like it. And at the end of this, when I get to the end of the Saturn. Now we're going on to the Saturn collection. That's it for the 32X. Nothing much there. Got a lot of sport games here for the Saturn, but NBA Action 98, CD instructions, back casing, no plastic case though. Madden 97. Everyone has owned a version of Madden somewhere. World Series Baseball 98. These are complete copies. Hang on. Daytona USA. I love playing this in the arcade. Wipeout. Somebody somewhere has played a version of Wipeout. Sorry about the glare. Sega Rally Championship. Now done with the sports games. Oh, not yet. Scorcher the Racer. Dark Savior. Once again, I gotta apologize for the glare here. It's a little better at least. Bug. I'm not even gonna bother turning that one around. The original Tomb Raider. Clockwork Knight. Shinobi Legends. I always was a fan of the Shinobi series. The original Resident Evil. Virtua Fighter 2. Obviously the classic Nights into Dreams. And here we're going to have a Sega Saturn Choice Cuts. I believe this came with the system. There's a couple samplings of the games that they had coming out. Original Virtua Fighter Remix, and music CD. And now we're moving on to the top 3 gems I guess I got in the Saturn collection. Sorry about the original Virtuon Cyber. Well, I don't know if it's the original, but I had this for Saturn, and then I had this, what's the sequel for Dreamcast, and then they came out with another one for PlayStation 2, was it? Which I believe sucked, in my opinion. I think I hated that one. Not really a big mech robot gamer. Okay, let's see if I can get rid of Panzer Dragoon. The glare there. It's not working, so. Panzer Dragoon is a classic game. Panzer Dragoon 2, Zui. Now we're moving on to the Sega CD. Soulface. Sega Classics, which include Streets of Rage, Revenge of Shinobi Columns, and of course Golden Axe. Rock paintings, music plus graphics. It's a sampler, I guess. I don't know. I never listened to it. Night Trap, both discs. Sewer Shark. There's not many in the Sega CD collection either, but the last one is the true gem, I think, of this entire collection, in my personal opinion. Sega CD and NHL 94, and another sports game. A big sports fan, not a big sports gamer. NBA Jam. Classic. Original NBA Jams were always great. Love the one on the Super Nintendo. If you listen to my Super Nintendo collection, you already know my love for that one. Made me a lot of money back in the day. Sonic CD. I actually love the cover to this game. The cover of the instruction manual. And finally, we have Lunar. This is the last one here. Well, the first game, last one in this collection. But this, I kind of want to save the bulk of this video for this game right here. The original instruction booklet, CD, even the plastic insert. All these other games are, that you've seen just the casing are complete as well. But this one I had to open up to show you, because you hardcore gamers who remember Working Designs. Working Designs is one of my favorite companies of all time. And if you ever want to, I'm going to be doing a response video to Magus' X1's Why Working Designs Kicks Ass eventually. But I was a huge Working Designs collector. And they're defunct now, they're gone. And if you check out Magus' X1's video, Why Working Designs Kicks Ass, it gives you a brief history of why they're not around. But this company basically brought over titles to America that we would never have seen, and most of the titles they touched were classic and very hard to find. And they always gave you a thank you note in every instruction manual. Thank you for buying the game. Too bad that this instruction manual is in black and white, but most of their instruction manuals just blew any other instruction manual out of the water. You know, not to mention the collected editions of games they had, like Arc the Lad, or even the Lunar remakes for PlayStation 1 and 2. It still has the original insert in the back here. Lunar was one of the greatest RPGs of all time. Back of the box. Look at that. But look at all. One of my favorite things of Working Designs, besides their games, I loved their logo. Absolutely loved it. It's too bad they're not around anymore. But any of you collectors out there, you newer ones, or you don't know about Working Designs, if you ever find a Working Designs game out there, I'll quote Pete Dorr and Chocolate here, out in the wild, you grab it, because these are one of the more elite small publishers out there. But that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed the collection, guys. Take care.